Hello everyone and welcome on today's video, and today we're going to be reacting to Alien Earth? Alien Earth? Aliens Earth? Alien Earth. Official trailer. I'm excited for this one. I love the Alien franchise, although I have only watched I've watched two full-length Alien movies. The first one and Alien Romulus. Of Alien Romulus, fun fact, Alien Romulus was my first horror movie I ever watched in theatres, and I loved it. It's really got me into my horror now. It really has. I've enjoyed it. I will not watch horror on my own, and I will not. No, I just won't watch horror on my own. If I watch in the theatre, I'm like, yeah. If I watch at home, I'm like, no. On my own, of course. Could you just question? Would you consider Monster House a horror movie? I do. That movie terrified me when I was younger. It scared the living hell out of me. It scared me so much. Yeah, this question. Do you consider Monster House, if you watched it, a horror movie? Do you consider it a horror movie? Right. Back to Aliens. I've only watched two. I know most things about Aliens. I've watched recaps, videos explaining the history and the lore behind the xenomorphs and the eggs and the different evolutions of how they come about. I've watched recaps and Dead Meat. Everyone knows Dead Meat. They're the best kill count. I like a lot of people watch them for the kill count. I just watch them for the reaction, the review, or the recap. Oh, I get my words out. Alien Romulus. Sorry, I skipped to it. I skipped to a lot of things. To Alien Romulus now, because that's the only one I really know my information on. I can't tell you how good that movie was. I'd say it brought Alien back to its natural roots of how good it should be. But I don't know how Alien should have been before. All I know is how people thought it should be. It's the same with Star Wars. I didn't get through that kind of area of oh yeah, this is how it's meant to be. I just grew up with the prequels. That's what I grew up on. And I had to explore that myself. All my brother-in-law, or my uncle introduced me, because my parents don't like sci-fi stuff. So I had to get myself introduced to them. It's like Marvel. Marvel's like prime time when I was growing up. And now it's got until my teenage years, and it's a bit... my middle teenage years. I'm 16 now, so... yeah. I can't believe Aliens was a 15. Actually, kind of got away with it with some of the scenes. There's a couple scenes I'm like, really? And this is a 15? But it got away with it. There is a movie coming out. Predator Badlands? We'll just call it Predator. There's a Predator coming out next year. Pretty sure. Maybe end of the year. Either way, it's coming out, and it's going to be linked to aliens. Because the humans have a synthezoid. Synthezoid, is it? A robot, an android. And it has the E-Corp. Is it E-Corp? The main company out of Aliens. And when the eyes roll back, it has the company written on it. And we are getting a sequel to Alien Romulus with, I do believe, the two main characters of Andy and Ray? It's not Ray. The main girl out of it. And obviously the pregnant girl. The pregnant girl is obviously in it, who's in The Last of Us. I'm sure you knew that if you watched it. She obviously died, but did she? I mean, we did kind of see her die when she was getting sucked by the xenomorph hybrid. We obviously saw that. A lot of people consider her dead, which she probably is, but I hope we see them characters again, and apparently we will, so that's good. We will not be seeing them in this show, as it is a prequel to it. And as the title says, Alien Earth. But, I mean, you can call it Alien New York City. And knowing the franchise, it still won't be in Alien New York. It could be in Alien New York Mars, for all we know. But hopefully it is. I think this takes I did a little bit of research. I'm pretty sure this takes 2063. I'm probably wrong. Did it take before the first one? No, this takes before all the movies. I'm sure it is. Let's not waste any more time. We might even find out in the trailer. Let's get straight into it. Alien Earth.
9,
Those red lights. Mother. Oh, we are back to get it off. That surprises me.
How's our girl?
She's ready.
You're gonna be the first person to transition from a human body to a synthetic.
Because I'm special.
That's right.
Just get the history behind it.
Very special.
So glad we get to learn the history behind it. Behind aliens. Okay, so we actually are going to be on Earth.
We have a downed spacecraft.
I want what's on that ship.
We can do it. We're fast. We're strong. We don't break.
It's like a zoo, but the animals got out.
This ship collected 5 different life forms from the darkest corners of the universe. Monsters.
Looks very visually stunning, actually. Looks very good.
Invasive species. Predatory.
If we don't lock them down, it will be too late.
See them collect the dangerous creatures. August 12th. Okay, so a bit to dive in there. So they collect 5 of the deadliest creatures. I'm curious as how do they catch them? Do those 5 characters? Because it seems like there's just 5 humans, or 4 humans and a synthezoid, or robot, or an android. Android, we'll just call it android. Because it's a human, that's a robot, so yeah. So 4 humans and an android. We'll go for that for now. 5 characters. Well, 5 characters. Keep it simple. The 5 characters seem to capture 5 of the most deadliest creatures in the whole of the universe, and they bring it back to Earth. And they're going to be experimented on animals to see which is probably the strongest being, and it all goes wrong and it kills everybody. So the company finds out about xenomorphs and then sends the astronauts to whatever world it is, and then that links to Alien 1. Interesting. So they've always known about xenomorph, which we've known since the mother, that's what it is, the ship that's connected. There's one of the characters, the coloured guy, I don't know how to say his name, apologies. That character, he was also in one of the other trailers, and he was ignoring the woman pleading for help. I'm sure it's the same character, and then he crashes a ship, or she dies. I'm sure it's the same character. I'm sure it is. I might be wrong. I'm usually wrong. Sometimes I'm not, though. Yeah, I have a love for aliens. I'm not the biggest fan of the other ones. I'm only happy with Alien Romulus, because that's the only one I like. The rest, I don't care about. If I watch it now and it's coming out now, I'd be like, yeah! But I didn't, so I'm like, no. But this piques my interest. And it's in Earth. It's like, we've been like, oh, let's see it in Earth. And they've been like, no. With Predator, we've always been like, we've seen it in Earth. Let's see it somewhere else. And like, no. But now, they're doing swapping. They're like, aliens come to Earth. Predator go to a foreign land. We haven't seen that. Before. I think there was one movie, but it wasn't really like a proper Predator movie. It was something else. But let me just quickly Google Predator. Badlands. I was right. It was Badlands. I'm curious when that's coming out. I can't wait for that. Predator Badlands looks so badass. It looks so good. Yeah, I can't wait for that. Right. that's going to do it for the video, because if I don't, I'm just going to keep on going on and going on and going on, and I won't have any more storage left on my phone. That's going to do it for today. Nope, I've still got so many more trailers to react to. That's going to do it for this video. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Hope you have a great weekend coming up. Goodbye.